Alrighty, how's it going there? Ladies and Im Canine, and you guys are going to be watching some stream stuff behind me. I downloaded one of my streams just so there's some gameplay in the background. Anyway, a lot of you guys have been asking me to do my beta thoughts. So I'm going to run through the positives and the negatives, and as you'd probably expect, the negative list is a fair bit longer and contains some pretty game-breaking type of stuff. But as always, let's start with some good stuff. So, the game aesthetically looks incredible. I love the gun designs. I love how everything looks. The game looks really, really, really nice. And with sounds, the gun sounds, the footsteps, all that, the actual game sounds themselves, again, really, really like that. Really good. A lot of the perks are, could care less, but the kill chain perk where your streaks earn your streaks, I think that's really, really cool. Now, that kind of ties in with the next thing I'm going to say. Kill streaks should be re-earnable every life except the kill chain perks. So if you're using kill chain, you should only be able to get your kill streaks once. But if you're not, you should be able to re-roll streaks. Like if you got a 20 kill streak, you should be able to get like 5 UAVs, You really should be able to re-roll them. I don't know why they've gone back to like COD 4, Modern Warfare, and like World at War where you can only get your streaks once per life. Like that's not fun. Go back to Modern Warfare 3 where you can just roll streaks, and Modern Warfare 2, I don't know if you can roll them in Modern Warfare 2, I forget. But streaks should be earnable multiple times a life. Simple as that. Next thing, custom classes. I think it's gunsmith or whatever the hell the thing is where you can put stuff on your gun. I love it. I've always liked perk 1, 2, and 3, and then your weapon. I've always thought that's really, really good. I'm not too happy about everyone getting a grenade and a stun grenade, because every COD that's ever done that has always had grenade spam out the ass, but I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to be playing ground war most of the time, so I didn't really run into too many grenades too often. Next thing, ground war. God, ground war was this thing's saving grace. So if you guys are watching the streams, man, you knew that I was struggling and I was not having fun in the 66 10v10. Actually, 2v2 I did a little bit as well. Hated it. So everything normal Call of Duty I hated. The COD Battlefield crossover, the ground war, man, I was having a ball. I had so much fun. I really, really did. So ground war was absolutely the beta's saving grace. 100%. I love it. And finally, for the positives, crossplay. It worked. So actually all of the beta I was actually playing on PC with a controller. I did not play my Xbox beta at all. And the reason for that is it didn't work day one. And thank you to was it Timmy? I forget. I think it was Timmy who got me a PC code, and thanks to him I was able to hop on the PC and play that the entire weekend. So I always say this, I have the best viewers ever. You guys are fucking awesome. I appreciate you guys. And that's why I'm actually doing this video as well. So yeah, overall PC is where I'm going to be at for the most part. Controller on PC is really, really good, and I'm just glad crossplay just worked. I don't know if there's a ton of stuff going on in the background that these guys are figuring out, or they literally flicked the switch and they just allowed everyone to play together. But from what I saw, it was pretty flawless with how you connected to everyone really, really easily. I just hope that they get better with input things, because I got a lot of mouse lobbies and I was like, nope. I hope they get a bit more strict on the input base. Excuse me. Now, as always, if there's positives, there's gonna be negatives. Now, snipers, way too slow. I know we only had the AX-50 sniper rifle the whole beta, we didn't get anything else, but dude, it's too slow. Way too slow. The red guns could ADS, leave the ADS again, shoot 20 times before I ADS once. Too slow. I understand we didn't get half the attachments, and that's probably, the balance aspect of everything is just like, we didn't have all our attachments. That's probably why it wasn't so good. Oh, I just shot a pilot out of a helicopter. That's what I'm celebrating. But yeah, so snipers need to be much, much, much faster. Also, with regards to ground war, what Battlefield does quite well is you can see your bullet travel, and you can see it when it hits the ground. A lot of dust comes up, so you can adjust if you're shooting really long ranges. Maybe I just didn't notice it, but I didn't really see much of a way to see where your bullet goes in ground war in this game, and then be able to adjust your shot from there. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe they add a bullet trail, or when the bullet hits, a bit more dust flies up, so you can actually see exactly where your bullet landed, and adjust there when you're shooting at longer ranges. Now, I've said this a little bit already, red guns, way too good. I mean, the M4 was the best sniper in the game, the best submachine gun in the game, the best assault rifle in the game, the best shotgun in the game. It had no downside. The M4 was incredible. Incredible fire rate, good damage, easy to control recoil, incredible ADS time. The M4 was the best gun of the beta. It was unstoppable. Unstoppable. It was so good. So, I really think they either need to slow down the red guns or speed everything else up. By everything else, I mean snipers. It was just incredible how melty the red guns were in this game. It was now, as I said, I loved ground war, but I got some problems. So first off, I actually found the map a little disorientating. I found it hard at times to pinpoint exactly where the red dots were in relation to me. Now that might be purely just because I'm not used to a Call of Duty map being so big, and I wasn't compensating the red dot to locations very well. That, quite simply, that could be it. But I didn't find it very easy, even with the radar up and the red dot on my screen, to actually find people a lot of the time. It kind of gave me a general area to look, but I still had to look for them. I didn't really see them straight away like I normally do in a normal map with radar on. So I don't know. That could just come in practice more than anything, but I found it quite disorientating. Also, now obviously the biggest one that I'm sure is going to be fixed before game release, they got under the map. People getting under the map, getting free nukes, shooting people from, you know, where they're invincible. It just a weird glitch. Hopefully that gets fixed ASAP. But yeah, big problem there. Hopefully that's sorted pretty quick. Also, I know in this you could pick your spawns, and when you picked the spawn, you knew whether it was going to be a safe or a really dangerous spawn. But I mean, there were times where people literally spawned and got shot before you could even move. Like there's actual clips all over YouTube where people are spawning with people shooting them in the back as they spawn. So hopefully, I'm not quite sure what they can do, but maybe say, you know, don't spawn, like make a restricted spawn, say, hey, look, if you want to spawn on C, there's people there, you know, like don't spawn at C, you know, too many people there, or they're looking at the spawn point or something, you know, because I got shot off spawn too many times to count. Like it was ridiculous. Also with the ground war, obviously I was playing on PC. I was playing at 120 to 200 FPS the entire time without any issues. But I did hear that some consoles were having some frame rate issues, so hopefully the developers figure out why they're having frame rate issues. Oh, goodness me. But yeah, hopefully they just figure out why some consoles are having some frame rate issues and they just fix that. I'm not sure why they would be, but I didn't have that problem at all. Now, as you guys can obviously tell, ground war was where I was at. I love ground war. The 6v6, 10v10, 2v2, I hated it completely. 2v2 was just too sweaty, and the gun spawns, if you didn't know exactly what the gun spawns were, you were screwed. I just didn't like it. 6v6, 10v10, the map sucked. I really didn't like the 10v10 map, and I didn't care much for the 6v6 stuff. Also, with that, the spawns on all 6v6 maps and all 10v10 maps were crap. I think they need to get rid of mid-map spawns and just push them out to where they normally are, on the edge of the maps. The mid-map spawns do not work. Get rid of those. Now, a big problem is the lighting. When you're outside looking into a building, it's the darkest void. And when you're in a building, walking out or trying to see out without going right up to the windowsill, you're looking into the brightest of lights ever. So hopefully they figure out the lighting, because it's really bad right now. You just cannot see very well at all. Now, coming with buildings, claymores. Claymores in this game are incredible. Like, normally when you walk up to a claymore, it goes click, boom. So normally you can, like, you see a claymore, you walk up to it, get the click, fall back, boom, push the bitch that's camping. In this game, nope. Unless you shoot that claymore, you cannot get rid of it or blow it up or whatever, you know. You can't peek it, run away, it explodes, then rush the guy who's camping. It doesn't work. Oh, goodness me. Ah, man. Doing this in one shot. Let's do this. Let's keep going. So yeah, claymores, too good. Need to be nerfed. The explosive radius needs to be lowered as well. And also, the EOD perk, the flak jacket perk, didn't seem to help with claymores. Even with that perk on, I died to claymores all the time. Even if I was full health, I would hit a claymore and blow up and be dead. So I think the EOD perk needs to be buffed so that you can eat at least one explosion while you're using it. Otherwise, what's the point? Now, Ghost was pretty much a crutch perk for a lot of people, especially in the 66 and 10v10 mode. Basically, to fix it, just make Ghost only work if you're moving, or get rid of it as a whole. Personally, I'd say just get rid of it, make the UAV nice and powerful. But yeah, Ghost as a whole, far too powerful. It should only work if that person's moving. It shouldn't just work because it works, you know? Now, I think I mentioned this one already, but kill streak should reroll. You should be able to earn more than one kill streak per life. Or at least one set of kill streaks. You should be able to keep earning as long as you're alive. And finally, I was on PC, so I didn't have this issue again. Console players apparently didn't have the bars or a ping. Guys, it's an FPS. People need to know what their connection is. It's incredibly important. So I think console should at least be able to see their connection. Simple as that. But that's it, guys. Those are my main points. Some pretty game breaking, you know, maps suck, spawns suck, ray guns are way too powerful. But for the most part, look, with ground war, the snipers are still relatively fun to use. With ground war, I'll probably enjoy this game quite a fair bit. But I do truly hope they fix a lot of these problems. The lighting one and the snipers being incredibly slow are my main sticking points. The lighting was really awkward and made the even ground war quite hard to play at times. And the snipers being slow is just a pain in the ass. It's just, why make it even more difficult for us who are already playing at a disadvantage, now playing even more at a disadvantage because of how good the machine guns are. But yeah, guys, you asked for it. There it is. Those are my opinions on the beta. A lot of this stuff the developers have said they're working on to fix, so the full game should be a lot better in about a month. But that's it, guys. Final beta video. Let me know what you guys thought about the beta down below, and if you guys agree with what I think needs to be fixed. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in tonight's stream. Have a good one.